Yeah, hi, this is Mark Besteman of the Besteman Properties Group, Remax Lakeshore. This is a quick instructional video on how to get current valuation comparables for your home on bestemanproperties.com. This is meant to help you as a buyer or a seller, but mainly as a seller when you have a home and you are trying to find out what your house is worth in today's market. These tools will give you a really good idea of the value of your home in today's market. This is market exclusive information in the Western Michigan area. There is no other site that I have ever seen that will give you this market information. So here we go. Simply go to bestemanproperties.com, www.bestemanproperties.com, from anywhere on the internet. You will land here on our home page. When you do so, my computer is a little slow today, so you have to bear with me a little. Come down here. If you're looking to do a property search, by the way, there is an instruction video on how to do a property search. Look in the bestemanpropertiesgroup.com blog or on YouTube for the instructional video on a property search. But if you want to look up your valuation on what your home is worth in today's market, several ways to do it on our site. Either input your address right here and press submit, and you will get a customized valuation report from me. If you don't want or don't need that quite yet, you just want to know what your comparables are in the area, say you're in the Grand Haven market, press the Grand Haven market report. If you didn't see where that was, I'll go back. Right here on the right-hand side of the page under the Lakeshore's real estate market conditions, there's the Grand Haven home value report. Press on that. We have a report for Grand Haven, Spring Lake, Muskegon, Holland, Saugatuck, Zeeland, Allendale, Hudsonville, commercial properties, lakefront properties. There's a bunch of different reports, but here you will find the top 10 homes for sale in Grand Haven, the top 10 homes that are under contract or pending in Grand Haven, and the top 10 sold. Say you are not in this price market, so you want to create your own report. If you didn't see what I did there, come up to the top of the page, press create your own report. Okay, well, we live in the Grand Haven market, so we're going to say school district Grand Haven. I like using school district because it gets you past just the simple city of Grand Haven into the rural areas, but everything that's in the city of Grand Haven School District will be in the search. We have a home. We know it's not quite worth $400,000, but we also know it is worth, it's somewhere between $225,000 and $400,000. Maybe the market is so good it may be worth $450,000, but we're not sure about that. You can adjust these numbers to wherever the specific conditions of your house are. We want to see everything sold within the last 9 months. We want to see everything that's a 2-bedroom. It has to have at least 1,500 square foot. We don't want to see properties on the water because sometimes the waterfront properties can really skew the numbers. If you have a waterfront property, obviously put waterfront there, because if you have a waterfront property, your property values are sometimes different than non-waterfront homes. So that's all the stuff we're going to put in here. We'll press Go to Market Report. Again, my internet's a little bit slow here today, but we'll get through it. Okay, so it's going to ask you here to sign up to get your weekly or biweekly or monthly market report. This will give you an update every other week as to what's happening in the market, how many new homes are listed under those criteria, how many are pending in that criteria, and most importantly for us, what is sold in that criteria, how long it took them to sell, and what they actually sold for, because that's the most important number. I already have an account, but when you sign up here, you are going to get a couple emails with home selling tips, how to find these different reports, some different instructions. So just go ahead and sign up here. I already have an account, so I'm going to click down here. And my num stuff is loaded. So we're signed in. So here is all the properties that are active in that criteria in the Grand Haven area. Here's the properties that are under contract under that criteria. As you'll see, there's 78 houses available in that under that criteria. There's 24 pending, and there's been 150 sold. So Grand Haven has been a pretty hot market. If you see one of these houses and you're like, I really want to see this 17179 Stanton Street, that is right down the road from me. I just want to make sure what it sold for. We just pull it up. It was listed at $417. It was on the market for 77 days, and it sold for $385. Closing date of March 24th. You will have all the different descriptions, what was included in the house. It was a full basement, natural gas, school district Grand Haven, central air, 2.38 acres, so on and so forth. Give you a nice gallery view of what the house looked like. Those pictures were obviously taken in the fall, not in the winter when this house was sold. So I just simply press back arrow to go back to the market report, and then simply press save here and report it. Grand Haven. Can't type. You can name it anything you want, and you can select to be notified of the changes in the market every monthly or bi-weekly. Press save, and every other week you will get a report of what is active in the market, what's pending in the market, and what is sold in the market, and what it is sold for. Most important thing. If you notice here on the sold side, it gives you what it was listed for, what it was sold for, and the days on market. The other way to get into our site and find a home valuation would be, we do a bunch of advertising on Facebook and Google and other places to different home valuation pages like this. This is the Grand Haven home value page. We have one for Saugatuck, Holland, Zeeland, Allendale, Hudsonville, Grand Haven, Spring Lake, Muskegon, North Muskegon, waterfront only properties, commercial properties. There's several different landing pages. But if you land on one of these and you want to see what your home is worth instantly, let's say you live at 15664 Devonshire. SH. Lane. This is Grand Haven. Okay, if you type it in, eventually the computer will find your address. Press submit. And again, my internet's a little bit slow today, but it's going to ask you to verify it's a single family home. We'll say it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot. Condition is excellent. I am thinking about selling. I need to sell. I want to refinance. I need a mortgage pre-approval. Whatever the case is, I want an awesome realtor. So we're going to verify the property details. This property last sold on 11/29 of 05 for $320. Its estimated value is between $297 and $402. Average rent value, property details, and here are the nearby sold. So here are all the properties that sold. the computer, sometimes it pulls in bed, bath, and square foot, sometimes it doesn't, but it'll tell you the sold date and the sold price. If you want to search for properties, you can search right here, or you can come over here and submit for a actual valuation of your report. Just type the address in here, 15664. Shire Lane, Grand Haven, Michigan. Submit. This will give me a notification that you want to know exactly what the house is for, and I will do a lot more in-depth research with a bunch of different sources. So it's going to walk you right through here. Again, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot, excellent. I want an awesome realtor. Evaluation details. This is going to come up onto my computer and give me a indication that you are looking for a house or looking to sell your house. So it's going to come up right here and say seller just completed evaluation, and I will be able to see your property information, and that's your need to find something. So we're not going to wait for that to come up, but just trust me, it will come up. So that would be the two different ways to look and find your property valuations on bestamenproperties.com. The third way is a little more complicated, but not too bad. If you come here to the Advanced Search tab, this is on the bestamenproperties.com site. Right over here, there is a sold search. If you press the sold search, you can do the same criteria, and it will at one time and at one point give you a picture of everything that's sold in the area. So we can again say Grand Haven School District. Let's pick something else. Let's pick Holland. Holland School District. We want a home. We want a condo that is sold. Everything that is sold between 200 and 400 in the past 6 months. So those are the two that have come up that sold within the last 2 months in the Holland School District. But you can do all kinds of different searches here. You can do home only for that same criteria. These are all the homes that have sold in Holland over the last 6 months. So there's a bunch of different information that you can get on the website that, again, is market exclusive. If you are buying or selling, up here on the Selling tab, it will tell you a little bit about us and all the different market exclusives from Realtor.com, Zillow to Facebook, Craigslist, and everything we do in selling. We've made some videos for you too. Buying is the same type of thing. Why buy with us? 21 years experience, MLS capability. I am actually a licensed builder, so I can look at houses a little different than some other realtors can. This will tell you a little bit about us, who we are, what we do. You can contact us right here. You can call us. So it's got a whole bunch of ways to reach us, but that is a quick overview of how to find sold properties and comparable listings to your house on bestamenproperties.com. Please use the site. We developed it after a bunch of research to let you, the consumer, be more informed in the process, because we believe the more informed you are as a home seller or a home buyer, the better choice and the better realtors we can be to serve you. So call us at any time. My name is Mark, 616-446-5125, or my wife Susan at 616-890-0198, or simply visit bestmanproperties.com and press the little call button or the email button. Thank you. Have a great day.